Hello and welcome to Finextra. I'm Emily Horler and I'm here with Alvaro Ruiz of IBM Global Business Services, and we're talking about how digital is impacting retail banking. Thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you.
So how has the digital revolution changed retail banking, and what is the impact on large traditional banks?
The market context has dramatically changed. The number of and nature of interactions between people has increased and changed. Customers and client expectations are different and new. They want to be here. They want to participate in product and services definition. They want something else than just what they buy, and at the same time, a new full range of competitors is coming in the market in this field. Both native digital companies, big ones, and also specific niche players, which are many times more efficient and are providing a completely different customer experience, which is leaving the banks in a situation where the change is a requirement. It's a need to survive, not just to sell more or less. It's about surviving. At the same time, and this is not new, but it's also important, regulatory pressures are still there. And it's something that affects a lot banks and not necessarily those competitors. So the situation is really challenging. I think, I don't know if it's going to be 5 or 10 years, but it's about surviving. It's not about increasing profits or increasing revenues, but surviving in this new context. And this is not only a challenge, but it's also an opportunity. And it's an opportunity to keep current bank position in terms of relationship, and also an opportunity to get advantage of the immense amount of data banks have in order to provide better service and contextualized service and get more business from it. But I think the biggest challenge probably for banks right now is being present in those new and those old interactions. And being present means that you will be able to get a lot of data, and you will be able to use it for better service, better product, and better business for the bank. And it's also an opportunity to, if you are present in the interactions, you will be able to jump in anytime and try to monetize that presence. And being present is not that easy. I mean, if you want to be present in people interactions, you need to be relevant. And only being relevant, you will be present. So it's kind of a virtuous cycle.
How does this impact the way banks define their products and services?
Yeah, well, the first thing probably is revisiting the strategic intent, understanding and where you want to be in the next 3 to 5 years, what you want to be, and based on that, revisit also the business model, including what you sell and in products and services. And but not only that, also the channels you're going to use, how you're going to do it, what price are you going to put to your products and services, and also what is the client segment you want to target. And based on that, you also need to review again the operating model to ensure that everything you need to operate is aligned with the business model. Probably the biggest challenge is revisiting the way the investments are done. Traditionally, we have been thinking on return on investment, and probably right now we need to start embracing a culture of engage first and sell later. That means that probably your investment will not have direct return or even immediate or even direct return. And that changed a lot the way of we have been traditionally thinking in banking. Does it mean that we need to start selling non-financial products or any type of product? Not necessarily. I mean, it means that we need to be present in the proposition to the client. Sometimes we'll build that proposition ourselves, consuming services from others, and many other times we just need to provide services to others so they can build their own proposition with our services also there. And this is one of the biggest changes.
What are the main technology enablers of this change?
I would say that the cloud is the main one, as cloud is the context, is the house where the API economy platforms live, where we share our services for others to consume them, to build their propositions to the clients, and for us to consume services from others in order to generate our own propositions to the client. And also is the enabler of a new way of working based on agility, flexibility, and scalability. And the second one, I would say that is data-driven architectures, enabling enrich data consumption, structured and unstructured, with real-time capabilities, and also address traditional ways of consuming information, and keeping the data in the center, keeping it unique and not moving. It's not about, the change is about stop moving the information being transformed, but keeping it in a unique place, allowing users and other systems access the data which is unique with different tools and capabilities to explode that information with semantic layers, with cognitive understanding the data and taking decisions on the data. The third one, I would say that is cognitive itself, with artificial intelligence helping us taking better informed decisions and also automating part of the decisions. Finally, I don't want to forget security, as we will need a framework with enable pervasive security able to answer to the continuous changing risk that we are facing.
Alvaro, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching.